Hi. So today I'll give you a hands-on training on the process flow diagram for library management system. Okay. The application which I'm actually trying to have a process flow diagram for is library management system. Why it is important? Because it is actually easy to grasp. Okay. So for the software, I'm using Microsoft Visio 2010 version. I think it why I'm preferring over draw.io or any Lucidchart to for Microsoft Visio. It is because it is a easy to use interface. The interface is super easy, so that is the reason why I'm actually using Microsoft Visio. However, you can actually do it in the draw.io as well. So getting straight to the thing, so first of all what we need to do is that so this is a swim lane diagram, so process flow diagram, or this is a swim lane diagram where we can actually, why I'm using swim lane diagram, because in the library management system I'm trying to map out the whole process of the library, right? So I'll be actually having different users, so that is the reason swim lane diagram makes more sense. However, there are certain elements where you can actually have a activity diagram to map out the whole process, but I would always prefer as a business analyst to use a process flow diagram. Activity diagram can be a very messy thing. However, process flow diagram is a very easier thing to actually process for any layman also. And you could use this in FRD or SRS or STD documents as well. So here I have actually made a cross functional chart. This is in Microsoft Visio, you can say as a cross functional chart. So let me name it. So first I will have librarian assistant. Okay. So this is an user who will actually enter the books into the library, who will be actually responsible for managing the procurement. So those kind of job roles will be done by the library assistants. Another one is a librarian. So this is persons who will be approving the procurement request, will be issuing the books and all. So librarian assistant and librarian. So mainly librarian assistants mainly focuses on like managing the books and like placing the books in the exact positions where it left from, whereas librarian actually do the overall issue request, those kind of things, and he monitors the stocks or inventory as well. Then another user which I should be having is that financial controller, because in big university or small colleges, right, so they cannot actually procure them, right? So there has to be someone from accounts team where they need to actually give the procurement request. Once approving, they will only be able to procure it. So that is the reason why I'm giving the financial controller role over here. The next role which I'll give is that procurement team. So this is basically for a university level applications. So they have a specific procurement team as well. So that is what they can do. So in the last sections, so here exactly the user who are using the applications, supposedly the students, the faculty, and the employees as well. So these are the persons who will be actually using my library management system. So again, for the dashboard and analytics, we can actually have that, but I'm not representing that over here, because it is obvious that whatever data that we are fetching, it will go to the MIS reports or analytical dashboard. Okay. So yeah, okay. So what are these session starts? So this is exactly, everyone has a different personality, everyone has a different way of saying things. So this is, as the name suggests, this is the start or end. Okay. This is where the data flows that happens. Okay, this is the document, like any kind of additional comments that you require, so you can actually use this document features. This is the decision making tree. This is the starting of the process, and this is the sub process. Sub process means supposedly a book is issued, so a librarian assistant will be notified, so that can be a sub process. Okay. So let's start with the librarian assistants. So why librarian assistants? So because they will start with actually managing the book and all. So I'll be actually having a process. So start. So this is a library. This is like add books. Okay. So first let's do the add master data. So what is master data? Supposedly it is a like author, publisher, self, rack, those kind of things. I'm actually taking it as a master. So so that is the reason why I'm saying that add master data. So then the next process shall be after adding the master process. So it will be like a addition of book. Okay. So in the book you need to mention about what are the users, or like what are the books, or who are the author, how many books have been procured, what is the where is the self and rack ID that is there. Okay, so add and self book. Also I'll actually have over here a procurement request. Okay, requisition, as I say in supply chain management. So it is for while procuring, while actually requesting something, it is called as requisition. Okay, so requisition request. So this these are the requisition request. Then the next thing that you guys need to understand is that this requisition request will be actually will go for an approval process. Okay, so this is an approval process, approve. Okay, so that you can do right over here. Then once it is the requisition request, then it will also go to the financial controller. So this is exactly why I have actually kept the financial controller user over here. Okay, so when I'm actually marking approve, so it is indirectly mentioned that if it is yes, then it is approved, if it is no, then it is actually rejected. Okay, so same will be maintained over here as well. So in the procurement, so the procurement will not be able to approve it because the financial controller has already approved it. So what will happen here, they will actually just marks the process. So they will actually start the procurement process. Okay, so procure. Okay, well, procurement of books. So once the books has been procured, okay, so once the book has been procured, here they will the librarian assistants will just update the stock. Okay, don't worry about the arrow marks. I'm gonna actually do the arrow marks as well. So that is the last part. So first of all, I'm actually mentioning all the use cases. So all these blocks which you're mentioning, these are all the use cases that you are trying to do. Okay, so that is what I'm doing right now, and then I will be actually just having the flow. Okay, Acha. So then what they can do is that, so this is a sub process. So it is a like a matlab not a mandatory action. So I can actually say as a sub process that there is view books as well. So whatever the stocks have been updated, they will be actually viewing the books. Then they will be actually just reserving the book, reserving the book. Okay, reserving means requesting the book, and the final authority that becomes the librarian. What they will do, they will approve it or issue. Okay, issue the books. And then the last one that will be there is that it will be return. Okay, so again after return what will happen, so it will actually go to the kind of things, book is okay or not, is book okay, is the condition of book okay, is the condition of book is okay. So if okay, then it's fine. If it's no, okay, so let me just drag and drag. So, okay, okay, and then it will be actually a end process. Okay, there are a lot many sub process as well which I'll be actually showcasing right over here. Okay, so these are the, this is the end. So this is what a complete library management system looks like. Yes, there are different, like you can actually say why you have not included a RFID kind of thing. So you can actually use it. Matlab, I don't have any problem, but right now for to make you understand, to actually make you like gives a hands-on training on the process flow diagram. So that is the reason why I'm actually giving you this. Okay, so I'll start with this start diagram. I'll go to this add master page. Okay, it will then go to the add book because this is the one time. Okay, so that is the reason. Once the book has been added, okay, so the students will be able to view the books. So that is the reason why it is being mentioned as a sub process. Okay, So then once the books is has been added, so what will happen? They can actually view the books, they will reserve the book, or they will be able to cancel it as well. Okay, so that is a sub process again. So after reserving also they can actually censure, to cancel the process, right? So it will go to this. Okay, just okay. So it will go to the sanctions books. Okay, so once it is being sanctioned, it will be notified. So again, it is once I have actually given the thing, so it will be notification. Okay, so then so this is a sub process, so that is the reason why I'm saying this is a basically a system too, but directly they can also go for the issue books. Okay, so once they have been issued, so let's keep it over there because approve and all those kind of stuff that will be coming in. Okay, so procurement of books, let's first actually complete the library management system only. So once they issue the books, it will again go to the students for returning of the book. Okay, so here cancel the reservation. Okay, so this is again a sub process. So once the book will be shall be returned, it will be updated by the by the thing over here. So if the is the book condition is okay, if yes, okay, if yes, then it will start, it will go to the end. Okay, that's it. If no, collect fine. Collect fine, and fine, so it will be notified. Let's actually do it directly, the process itself. So what they will happen, so once the collect fine will happen, they pay fine. Okay, so if it is not okay, then it will go to here. Let's do that. No, pay fine. Okay, it will go to this collect fine. If collect fine is there, then it will go to again to the end. Okay, so if it is yes, so is the book condition yes, then it will go directly to the end. Okay, if it is a no, then the pay fine. If it is cancel, issue yeah, if it is yes, then fine. If it is a no, then there has to be certain space where I can actually just have to, okay, it gets uglier actually, right? Okay, so let's actually drag and drop over here. Let's just kick down below over here so that it will be easier for us. Yeah, so this is easy actually. So see how I am actually snapping the things. So that is the reason why why I prefer Visio. So here it will be a notification process. So once the books has not been issued, then it will be notified. Okay, so again it will notified once it is a no, right? If it is a yes, then it will be fine. If it is a no, okay, so then yes, the decision box is yes or no. So always remember to actually close out the decision loop so that the developer or the person should understand like how it should go, yes or no. Okay, so there are a lot many documents where you can actually find it, reserve the book. So while actually reserving the book, there would be a document over here. Okay, let me just do it right in this simple format. is 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 this is the book, is the stock for the book, is the stock for the book, is the book is stocked. So basically what happens, so here I'm writing a conditions like, so you can mention it as for a use case you need to mention about the precondition, the post condition. So this is the thing which I have written. This is a basically acts like a precondition. Okay, So this is basically when I'm actually trying to as a student, when I'm actually trying to reserve the book. So what will happen, it will actually check with the inventory that whether the book has been stocked or not. If it is not stocked, then matlab the user will not be able to reserve the book itself. Okay, so that is the thing. So once so I have actually given a very short overview of what is there and what is not. Okay, there are lot many precondition post condition, but this is a very simple process flow diagram. You can actually you can actually ask me in the comment sections to actually get this raw file so that you can actually update or modify it. So I will not have any problem to share it as well. So we have actually completed the library management system, but let's actually have a let's actually have a requisition request as well. So it can go to as the add book is suggest. Here I can actually mention about the requisition request. Okay, so then I'll go for it if it is approved or not. If it is approved, then it will again go to the financial controller, then it will go to the procurement of books. If it is procured, then it will the user will be asked to update the stock. Okay, and once the stock has been updated, it will be end for that user. Okay, so very messy, but it is a very good way to see things. Okay, so here I'm mentioning if it is approved, then yes, then if it is approved, then yes. Okay, so for we need to actually make some space for notification over here. Let's actually do it. Okay, so let's have a sub kind of thing here so that we can actually mention about the notification. So if the user at any point of time they actually mention no, it is not approved, or the librarian or the financial controller is not approving it, then it will go to the notification sections. If the financial control if the yes, if the financial controller doesn't approve it, then it will go to for a notification to the librarian assistance. However, there is another way as well. So it should also go for the notification. Let's actually keep it, but let me tell you. So it should also go for the notification. Once the financial controller says that it is not approved, then it should go to the librarian as a notification. Okay, so in a all, this is the kind of a thing that you should be actually doing more often as a business analyst. Because this is a process flow diagram. I understand this is messy, but it is messy just because I'm using just one sheet. You can actually use 2-3 sheets so that it will be, look very good in a way. So this is exactly how the process flow diagram works. Okay, so let me for actually exporting it, so what you can do is that you can click on this export options. Okay, so in the drawing you can actually mention as drawing library LMS. Okay, so it will save the file like the raw file of this, so that you can actually come and edit whenever it like. But you can also save as a PDF or a JPEG format. Okay, or a PNG, portable network graphics. You can click on this and save. So it will save the files as like that. So let's see if it is being saved or not. Library management system. Okay, so for some reason it is not it has not, yes, it has been saved, but not the PNG files. Okay, so I have actually missed out a couple of things which is required. Okay, so let's actually refresh it. Let's do it once again so that yes, it has already been saved. You can see in LMS. So let's check it out if it is there. Yes, here. So as you can see, so this is the process flow diagram. This is the end result for the process flow diagram. Thank you. If you have any queries or doubts, you can actually ask in the comment section. Okay, or can direct message me so that I'll actually give you a proper introduction about this.